What's up, Godzilla fans? Godzilla54 here, and today's video is actually going to be on my review of The Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 6. So yeah, guys, basically not a lot happened in this video, or in this episode. Also, I apologize again for the kind of crappy webcam. If I'm gonna get this out, about, right now it's like 11:11. So if I'm gonna get this out in the same night, it's too much work to do it on my phone, and then it has to upload to Google Drive, which will take like 2 hours. Plus, since it's Sunday night, you have school and stuff like that, so it would be too much work for that. So I think this is what it's gonna stick with. But so yeah, but the audio quality is good at least. But anyways, so yeah. But like I said, not a lot happened in this episode. I'm just gonna lay out the major points and stuff like that, and I have a few predictions, so stick around for those. Yeah. But here we go. So, one of the big things, the fatter, or it sounds so bad, but the big chick, the nurse or doctor or whatever she is, the doctor chick, she kissed Tara, and I don't know how I feel about that. And I'm not saying I don't agree with homosexuality. I, I don't really have a stance on it, honestly. I mean, just as long as it doesn't come towards me, I mean, I'm good with it. People get to do whatever they want. But what I mean is that I'm not. I don't want to say I'm not okay with it, but in the show, because I thought Eugene and Tara were gonna have something, and it didn't end up that way. Sadly, it didn't end up that way. But Eugene, he's like me, probably. I'd be that nerd guy. I'd probably just be sticking around, just doing my own thing. So, props to Eugene. All right, and yeah. But then the other big thing is that also Rick kissed Jesse finally. That was a big thing. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are hooking up in the apocalypse, and there's no problem with that. So yeah, that's another big thing. Rick and Jesse hooked up. And also, Jessie has been in kind of a bit of a struggle lately, because she, in previous episodes, I can't, no, not the last episode, the episode before that one, I can't remember. Just basically, she killed that one girl, and Ron was there actually watching, but Sam also, he saw the blood, and, he connected it, and he didn't want to go downstairs when she made the cookies and stuff like that, and, she couldn't force him. So she's at that point where she's trying to do right. And, yeah. And then also, uh, Spencer, who is Deanna's son, unloaded on Deanna. I mean, like, really. Basically, let me tell you something, though. Deanna has been, like, at the breaking point because Reggie died. I think that's his name, Reg or Reggie. Yeah, he died. Man, like, she's really at her lowest point. And let me explain to you something. Spencer, basically, I'm sure you guys have all seen the episode, but Spencer, basically, since, like, everybody, also, I do want to say, sorry, but I do love the tone of this episode. The tone of this episode is also really cool. I have to say this to say it into the other thing I'm going to say, but, because we've never actually seen a Walking Dead episode to where everybody's, like, so depressed and stuff like that, where they think everybody's going to die, but it's not like that quick thing, where they're all, like, walkers are coming. It's actually very slow because all the walkers are surrounding the walls right now, and everybody's like, they're all gonna break in, they're all gonna get to us, and that's why the bigger chick kissed Tara, and yeah, but so basically, though, everybody's raiding the pantry and stuff like that, saying, I'm not going to let my family starve on the last day. And Spencer came in, and he's like, everybody, like, if you do this now, we're not going to die. So if you do this now, this is going to be the point to where you realize this is where it all ended. This is where we didn't become human, we turned on each other. And it was that great, like, motivational thing, but then eventually we figure out that he actually stole from the pantry later on. He got drunk off his butt, and I think he had crackers or something like that. I was watching The Talking Dead, apparently to soak up the alcohol. But yeah. So, and then he unloaded on Deanna, though, basically saying that everybody's dead because of you, Reggie's death is because of you, you didn't know how to lead them. And she stormed out, and you could feel he felt bad. I mean, she doesn't deserve it. It's true, but she doesn't deserve it at this point. And yeah, and then she also stood pretty good for herself, because there was this wolf coming, the not a live wolf, a walker wolf that Carol basically killed, but he crawled under a house and she lost him, and he came back as a walker, but stupid thing to me is that there was a broken bottle and she stabbed it in the chest. You know, like, come on, really? Like, she doesn't know that by now? Come on. But I guess it's a realistic part. Yeah. And then there was also a slap fight between Carl and Ron, which I thought was pretty amusing. uh, if that was me, I wouldn't be slapping, you know, like, it wasn't serious, you know. I wouldn't be slapping, though. I would be punching, but, you know, whatever the writers want. But, anyway, though, so the whole argument was about because Enid, she went outside the fence, and now all the walkers are there, and Rick wanted, or Carl wanted to go out there after him, and then surprisingly, Ron was like, "No, don't do it, or else I'll tell your dad." Basically, it was like, "I'm gonna do it," and he's like, "No, I'll tell on you." He's like, "You better not," you know. And they pushed each other. And by the way, that was from The Talking Dead. If you guys watched it, but so yeah, but then surprisingly afterward though, he did tell Rick, and he also told Rick, "I want to learn how to shoot." So yeah, that was a big thing. Now here's part of my prediction. Here's part of my prediction. Now, basically, this is spoiler, heavy spoiler if it's true. There's a rumor out there that uh, Carl is going to lose an eye. I forgot his name for a minute, but Carl's gonna lose an eye in episode 7 or 9. Is it? I can't remember, but it would seem like it would be more possibly 7. But yeah, that Carl may lose an eye. Now here's how I think it's gonna happen. Is that since Rick is teaching him to shoot, the reason why I think he wants to do that is because they're gonna shoot Carl in the head, trying to kill him, but he is going to shoot him in the eye, and he's gonna lose an eye from that. You know, because he's related to Pete, and Pete has anger issues, so why not? You know. But yeah. And then finally, the big thing though, Maggie. Maggie is pregnant. Yeah, since she doesn't know if Glenn is alive, her and Aaron were ready to storm outside. They were going in the sewers. They fought some sludge walkers and stuff like that. And yeah, they were getting ready to go out, and she was like, "Wait, I'm pregnant." Aaron was like, "What?" You know. And they were also talking about The Talking Dead, how Aaron, like, the character was like, "What?" Because he saw how hard it was, you know, to take care of Judith in the apocalypse. But so yeah, but she's pregnant, and that could either make it so happy or so sad, because Glenn can be a father if he's alive. Oh, by the way, guys, if you haven't seen the video, go check it out. Right, okay, right, right here. I can't really see the camera thing. All right, right here. Yeah, go check out the video if Glenn is alive or not. Yeah, I did it. Anyway, but so if Glenn is alive, that could be really, really happy, or if he's not, that could be really, really sad. So yeah. But yeah, that's the big thing. And also, I was waiting again to see if there was anything about Glenn being alive. Now, there was something at the end. The walls on the outside, on the inside were bleeding, because Deanna, again, was just going ape crap. But as she walked away, it was focusing more on the wall then, and it was bleeding. And then if you listen closely, there was a faint sound like someone taking footsteps or like dropping or something like that. Now, there's a few predictions you can make. One, that's Enid climbing back over the fence, or that's Glenn, because he's already bloody and stuff from Nicholas. And, yeah, that might be pulling at straws here, though, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching, though. Please leave, comment, subscribe. Give a big thumbs up to this video. Also, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys like this episode? Did you guys think it was a bit slower? Yeah, guys. Do you guys still think Glenn is alive? But thank you guys so much for watching again, though, and Godzilla 5400 out.